Yeah. Let's do Matthew Stafford, because you talked about him a little bit with Stu Gatz on Monday. Questions whether, what's going on. We haven't heard a whole lot. Then reports that he is back at practice on Monday, and so maybe some steps in the right direction for Matthew Stafford. So he is back at practice, but the $1 million question is for how long and can he play?
I think it's turned the corner.
You do.
I know some people out there. I've had some conversations with people out there to know that I know enough that's going on there.
Yep.
I think there was concern last week. I mean, again, they didn't practice him or have the throwing session 2 Saturdays ago thinking it was going to go in bad after they told everybody, hey, we're going to have a throwing session, and then we expect him on the practice field. Then they had to eat their words, and I'm like, I don't know, he had a setback, right? Yeah. So I think there was concern. But something happened. I don't know if he saw another specialist or whatever that helped him turn the corner here to where what we've seen after the last 2 days, I think they feel like they're in a good spot with him. And with that guy right there, I think he's back. He'll be back. No pun intended, right? Yeah. His back is back, and he'll be back.
Yeah.
And he'll be there to stay. They're smart out there. They never push anything too far. In fact, there's sometimes they're one of the teams where I go, I wish they'd play some of their starters in the preseason and do that. But they realize the big picture, and they play that, in a big way. And I don't think that if they feel like, hey, he's feeling a little sore there, they'll back off. Right? They understand that they're in the Super Bowl window. He's played a lot of football, but it is great that he's back out there again, right? You play the Houston Texans and that defense week 1. You don't want to be stepping on the field a few days before that game, getting your first practice in right then.
Yeah.
As tough as he is, the way they handle things, I think he's back for good.
So the worry would be that, yes, he's been tough. He has done this in the past. There have been seasons where, even with the Detroit Lions, where you're like, hey, he ain't going to be able to play that much, and then he does.
Right.
But the back's
it's
dicey.
Thing.
It's like, even though you want to, even though it looks like all signs are pointing the right direction, I don't know. It's tough
well,
to
the back
predict,
can be
right?
one of
you
those
of
things.
all people knows that.
Exactly right. That obliques, all of that. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, quarterbacks have back problems. You see that all the time.
Yeah.
I said that to Stu Gatz a little bit last week. I mean, Troy Aikman, Tony Romo, they had to retire because of back problems. My dad's got back problems. I've had back problems. When you just twist and torque and go crazy your whole life, and then, when you do that, sometimes you're going to get hit by a freight train as you're doing it. It's going to cause some deficiencies in your body, right? That's the problem there. But hopefully they got that right. He's a pretty smart guy, too, and hopefully they found the right people to kind of keep that in check. But it's always scary because you could feel totally good with a back, totally good, and you get hit in the wrong position or fall on it some certain way, and all of a sudden you go, I haven't felt anything in 8 weeks, and oh, no, now I can't tie my shoes again, right?
Yep.
And that's what you worry about, happening, especially with a guy at Stafford's age.
Impossible to predict, but if you were to do that, percent chance that he plays all but just a couple games this year. Percent chance.
Yeah, right.
Like, what do you think?
Like,
90%?
I feel like it's expected that he's going to miss at least 2 games or
Seems
something,
like
right?
Even if he was fully healthy.
Right. He's just going to be. They're going to be like, his ribs are broken this week. He's going to sit this week out and then play the rest of the year with broken ribs, right? So no, I like his chances. And
from what you've
also
heard and from what you know of him.
I like
80% chance.
Yeah, 90% chance.
Okay,
he plays at least 14, 15 games somewhere in there. I see that. I think. One, he's having fun. He realizes how good they are. He realizes he's on the last stage of his career here. He realizes they're in the Super Bowl window, right? So I think he's, going to do everything in his power here to make this work the right way. The Rams got 2 first-round picks. They're set up to trade up and get a quarterback in next year's draft. I think everybody in the NFL thinks that's exactly what they're going to do, right? So Stafford, by all due accounts, I think is, in the second to last year of his career, maybe with the Rams, we'll see. But he knows he has a chance here to really improve his legacy and just slam the door on everybody and go, no, Hall of Fame, right? He goes back to the Super Bowl and does anything close to what he did that first time around, definite Hall of Fame. Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Cris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.